Hi, and welcome back to Overexerted. I am your host, as always, Benny, and with me, as always, we have these lovely two gentlemen. In this episode, we're going to talk about some wonderful things. I believe we got what do we got on the list? We got rules we want to talk about. We've got upcoming.
Benny's very prepped for this.
I'm not prepped at all. It's been a busy week.
We got like 5 things, and you just waited like 20 seconds to list one. James, why don't you run us through what we can expect on
There we go.
episode?
We're going to talk about the Lorecast this week, which was all about rules, but not really. We're going to talk about the metagame because we have 3 really big tournaments to talk about from last week and this weekend. We're going to talk about the Beast Library event, the collection quest that is happening at Disney California Adventure, and that's. Oh, and then some little news about Whispers in the Well. Just a little bit of news that we got revealed this week. Nothing major. Well, for some it's major, I guess, but like we didn't see any cards or anything. But that's about it.
All right. Perfect.
I'm just chilling here at the Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah.
Heath's on vacation. Snuggly Duckling.
Looks like they threw you out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classy joint there, so they don't want the likes of me.
Weird thing is, last time I saw you there, I think you were wearing Cupid wings.
Yeah. It was a good look for me, don't you think? All right.
I guess the first thing is to talk about the Lorecast. So
That
not
should
a
be
lot.
quick.
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, it was basically Kyle, the rules guru for Ravensburger, was there, and it was an entertaining Lorecast. I had a lot of fun watching / listening to it while I was at work. And really, the only news we got is that the comprehensive rules document that is being completely rewritten will be available early next year. No set date, but it was originally announced to be at the end of this year, but they are unfinished. So they are getting it done and having it come out early next year.
Psych again. You thought we were going to follow through on something that we committed to? No.
I'm just so confused, though. Like, not to sound like a downer, but like, don't we already have a general idea of the rules? So therefore, rewriting the comprehensive rules should only take like a week, a month.
No. Because they're starting from scratch, essentially, I think, and they're like reformatting the whole thing and redoing the whole thing. They wanted to make sure that they covered everything. But they also had to
future thing
while they were updating the current rules for each new set.
Mm-hmm.
So they were doing both jobs at the same time, essentially. Yeah, so I think we're going to get some new tournament and correction guidelines as well, possibly. I don't know if that was being completely written or I don't know exactly what's happening with that. But basically, they spent most of the Lorecast just chatting and then going over some like rules multiple choice, like what's just basically rules questions about things. It wasn't like super filled with news or anything like that, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes Lorecast can just be for fun.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, it was a little. I mean, there's enough good going on right now that I'm not going to get too mired down this. But this was just another occasion where it was like, come on, stop committing to stuff that you can't see through. Like, I think they used the words that they didn't want to stick by an arbitrarily set deadline. And it's like, but you're the ones that said it. So then why did you set it if you couldn't execute on it?
Yes. So also in the comments during the Lorecast, the official account, which is Rochelle, posted because a ton of people were asking about a judge program. I don't remember the exact wording, but essentially what was said was there are things happening behind the scenes. When there's something to announce, we will announce something. which is basically anything that you don't know that's been announced officially. That's the answer. Is there's once until there's an official announcement for something, nothing is officially announced.
Yeah.
It's always the way it is with them.
Yeah.
But that's about it. That's it. We can move on to
Yeah.
the metagame, which is shaping up to be the triangle meta game again, right? With top 3 decks and then everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to play against some of those fun Blurple decks this week.
The thing is that Blurple didn't take any of the massive tournaments.
No.
Over the last couple weeks, the 3
Definitely took a density of the top 8, but it didn't win.
It isn't topping, but it is filling up. It's majority. So let's actually take a look. This is the Southside Gaming 15 case tournament that happened opening weekend. And as you can see, Blurple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 8. But
whoa. Ruby Amethyst. What the heck is this?
Yeah, right? There was a Ruby Amethyst stuck in there. But Amethyst Steel was 2 of those and took the top spot. And notice that there is nothing else in there but Amethyst decks.
Yeah.
Now this changes.
I wonder why.
Yeah, this changes a little bit for this week's tournaments, big tournaments. But here's the number 1 deck. This is a version that kind of leans into the illusions, actually, with the Palace Guard and the Giant Cobra and the Treasure Guardian and Raja all in there to take advantage of the overstated illusions and the ability to draw with the Treasure Guardian.
And the lack of actually targeting anything with any songs or actions, because what are you gonna do? You gonna use the only one strength, or?
Yeah, most people are playing Strength of a Raging Fire and maybe one other action, and that's about it.
Yeah, there's some Fire of the Cannons floating around in Purple Steel, but it's not like a massive.
This is one variation of the deck we saw over the last couple of weekends. I think another version finished. We'll see if it's the similar version at one of the other events this weekend. But there was
a decent amount of similarities. I
just for illusions. I think usually there's illusion version and the other versions.
Yeah,
we also had today ended the Team Ink Open. This one finished with, as you can see, 3 Amber Steels and 5 Sapphires in the finals. And again, Blurple did not take it, but Amber Steel did. And I think this is the one I watched. And in the 3rd game, the Blurple player bricked so hard, it was crazy. He didn't find his ramp. He didn't play anything on turn 3. He didn't play anything, I think, on turn 6 because he had 4 uninkables in hand that cost 7 or more, and that was it. And then on the next turn, when he was hoping for an inkable, he drew another uninkable. And of course, Amber Steel is already racing up, and this is turn 6? You're losing by turn 6 if you're not stopping them. Yeah. So that's what he did, was he lost.
Yeah.
And then this is the actual Amber Steel deck. It's got a little bit of spice there with that Snow White. That's a lot of fun seeing that Snow White creep in, the unchallengeable Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
And the reasoning for that was if you get it early, you just ink it. But if you get it late, your opponent is probably playing Blurple, and they've probably used a lot of their removal already. And if they don't have Into the Unknowns or Hades left, guess what? That thing is not getting taken down ever.
Yeah.
So
there's quite a bit in here that was interesting to me. I agree with Snow White, but yeah, I won't give in. Rapunzel's Tower, even the Fire of the Cannons in an otherwise aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, and the way he was playing was those bodyguards came down fairly often and just like ruled the board. The ones I saw, he most often played the Aurora into the Tiana. Even when he had fire the cannons or something else on hand to be able to play, he in one game he held fire the cannons for like 5 or 6 turns to take out an Iago to make sure that the opponent could not run into his stuff with a high strength character.
Yeah.
And then we had also ending today was the CCS $25,000 invitational. This is the first of their series of events leading up to their big invitational, only $50,000 invitational or $100,000, whatever it is, in sometime next year. This is the top 16. There were 7 amethyst sapphires, 4 emerald sapphires, which was interesting. 3 amethyst steels and 2 amber steels. Will you take a bet on which one won?
Not Amethyst Sapphire, since you just mentioned that
None of them. The finale, there was only 3. As you can see, there was only 3 amethyst steels in the top 16, and the finale was an amethyst steel mirror match.
Specifically, it was the same person that won last week's 15 case event. Thiago. Yeah.
Yep.
So he's tweaked a bit since the week before. But yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, and then the other amethyst steel was not the illusion build; it was a different version.
Yeah.
So this is basically what we're looking at for the meta. Now, the interesting thing again is that Emerald Sapphire, 4 Emerald Sapphire decks. What's Lorcana Pandemonium? Joseph Quigley was on that, and he made it in top 16. I think Zan was on this.
No, I don't think Quigley made it into the top 16.
He didn't.
No, he ended up. So he went 6-0 and then went 0-3. He ended up 6-3. Yeah.
Okay. I know that. Yeah, Zan was on this, and I think Zan's podcast partner was on this as well.
Yeah, Zan bubbled out as well. He went 7-2, I believe. But I believe his partner, Jeremy.
Yeah, he was in.
I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, Jeremy.
So
it's Jeremy.
I would say that Emerald Sapphire is at this point the only true control deck in the format, which is probably why it made it through in these numbers, because there were some really good players playing it. But it is probably also the most skill intensive deck to play, with all of the different things that are going on with ramping and giving your opponent cards and taking them away and all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like other decks might have a chance to sneak through in some weird builds that take advantage of what we're seeing, but I don't know what that may be at this point. Yeah. Like a few surprise decks, like what happened in Atlanta last year, but what is the surprise? I mean, we all know what the meta is. There's only 5 sets of cards to go with. So it's like, what can you build? But it looks like Amethyst Steel is going to be I know Blurple is winning more, filling more top 8s, but Amethyst Steel is winning more tops. So it's going to be interesting to see how many more Blurple can start winning of the big events. Blurple's winning plenty of the smaller events, I think. But we'll see if it starts winning big events. Like, I don't know, some challenges coming up in a month or so.
Whatever could that be?
What's your guys' thoughts on the current meta?
I would love to be able to play Blurple or Amethyst Steel if Dumbo didn't cost $100.
Yeah, that is a problem. Yes. When the Dumbos keep winning everything, the price just keeps going up.
Yeah.
It's such a pain too, because it's like, I know there's people buying cases and stuff like that, but it's like you see all these people and they're like, oh, look at the Dumbos. I got like 4 Dumbos in my case. And then I'm like, I've opened up half a case and 2 troves, and I've pulled 1 Dumbo. And so many reprints. So many legendary reprints.
how much? I've opened 2 booster boxes and 4 troves and 2 sealed events and then other random
Yeah,
packs, and
that's
I have pulled a Dumbo.
yeah. I have 1 Dumbo. I've done 2 drafts. I've done 2 troves and 2 booster boxes, and then a couple packs here and there.
And yet you see
Like,
someone like the person locally who posted in our pulls channel, they bought a trove and they're sitting in their car and they're showing it off, and it's like it's a triple legendary pack with 2 Dumbos and a foil Maleficent Dragon. And you're like, when do I get a pack like that?
Yeah.
You know?
It has seemed
Oh.
though like there's more cracked boxes and cases.
Yes.
Like I know you're gonna
Yes.
see the best of the best posted online, but seeing the best of the best of previous sets, it feels like. So now the question is: are the pull rates better, or is the disparity greater?
Right. Well,
Right?
I think the
Because
disparity is greater based on the box I got.
yeah,
I think what it is,
Yeah.
is that people like James and myself are getting all the uncracked boxes so that other people can get the cracked boxes. You know, they're like, you guys need to walk so the rest of these people can fly.
And it's interesting because like my original box that I opened, that the video is up on my channel, was like what 3 regular legendaries, a foil legendary, and 1 epic, and that was it. And then the distribution of rares and super rares was really wonky too, with all the repeats. But then I opened this box that I opened today, which I'm not going to post the video probably, but it had 7 legendaries, no /hits, whatever you want to call them, nothing epic or above. But 2 of the legendaries were foil, and
crazy.
I pulled a Dumbo and a Scar, and also I pulled 16 of the 23 new cards that are rare plus. So it's like I pulled like almost every new card at least once, tons of legendaries. So it's a really good box.
Yeah.
But no epics or above. So like, yeah, the ratios are all over the place.
Yep.
It makes it interesting at least, and not
Oh yeah.
either really fun or no fun, or just like as with this box today, very mixed feelings.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think it's filling a lot of people that are seeing it from the outside with FOMO, and a lot of people that are getting boxes like you with anguish.
Oh, one of our locals, he buy a box or a trove? I can't remember. Anyways, he pulls a Dumbo. He ends up selling the Dumbo back to the store and some other cards so that he can get a box. He then opens that and sells a bunch of the cards from that so that he can get like 2 more trove. I think he's pulled like 6 or 7 Dumbos. And I'm just like, where are my Dumbos?
Apparently all with them.
I've been saying since day one, I want a Dumbo in the game. I want a Jim Hawkins in the game. I got Jim. I got an abundance of Jims. But where's my Dumbos?
I mean, you should have chosen your words more carefully.
Apparently.
This is the first set since the first chapter that I'm genuinely having a difficult time not buying sealed product, even though it's all reprints. Even though the sealed product that I have open from sealed and prizing has been like,
well, you know,
but it's
you know
tough.
what it is.
You're seeing these enchanteds, especially.
So that was the other thing. Somebody local bought a trove and a box, and they open the trove, and they get an enchanted Max Goof. They also got an enchanted Scar and an enchanted Jasmine. And then I'm like, oh, so you want to like trade boxes, or you want to open my product next
After the
time?
fact?
Or, like, come on here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well,
Oh, so
yeah.
yeah. So speaking of pulling fun stuff, so I'll talk about it in a minute. But I went to Disney California Adventure
Oh, yes.
to do the thing, and at one point, so there's a trading area, obviously, because there's things you need to do as trade. But I was standing there in the heat, and people were still needing cards, and I was being helpful. I had brought a bunch of extras, bulk and whatever, and I was helping trade or lending cards, because that's a big thing, because people don't want to give up their rares and super rares, and you need those for some of them. And so we would lend them, and they would come back and bring it. So I was standing there, and I had some packs that from me and my wife that had gone through the quest. And so they give you a pack for free every time you do the quest. And I had a few of those packs in my pocket, and I'm like, well, I might as well start opening them so I can have more commons and stuff and hand out to people. I had a bunch of cards on the table. So I open a pack, I just start filtering through it, and I throw the commons and uncommons on the table that I know people will need for their quest.
Just throwing cards on the table with this pack in your hand.
And I look at the rares, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. You know, like I think I got like a Scar in one of them, and a John Silver in one another. And then like the fourth pack that I open, I'm opening it, and I'm throwing commons on there. And it's like, you know, of course it's old hat now. I'm just throwing stuff, and I don't even remember what the rare, it's super rare or whatever were in there. And then I get to the foil slot, and my brain turns off because this. This is in the pack, and I look at it, and my brain turns off for a second, and then I go like, oh, and then I start like shaking, and people around me are like, what? I'm like, I got it. I look, and someone's like, hey, you need to put that in something. And so
did you have a case around?
I had a top loader in my backpack, but I was wearing it, so someone gave it to me, so I didn't have to like move stuff around. But I pulled the Mickey Iconic for those listening, not watching. I pulled an Iconic. I was shaking the whole time I was holding it. My hands were just shaking. It's such a pretty card. These things look amazing. Totally worth the hunt and if you pull one. And we saw so many pulled over the weekend, but to get one just out of a random pack at Disney is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had somebody at the draft at Tombkeeper Cards in Mission. Shout out Tombkeeper Cards. And she pulled the Minnie Mouse, and the best part is she was wearing the Minnie Mouse ears at the draft event. And I was like,
perfect.
And part of me was like, you know, of course everybody wants the card, so you're like, come on. But then when I realized who had pulled it, I was like, yeah, it couldn't have happened to a better person.
Yeah, agreed.
So
yeah,
great family.
Yeah, so those things are just, they really did make them look like the rarity that they put them at deserves. So kudos to Ravensburger for making a card that looks like it's worth the chase. And I don't know, what else do we want to talk about before we get into the California Adventure thing? Because we had the news about Whispers in the Well, right? Let me bring that up here. This is in the Discord. We got on the resources site, the brand site for Ravensburger, the product pictures for Whispers in the Well showed up. And on the picture, we got the new playmats, which I probably should show the playmats. We got Jasmine and Mickey Brave Little Prince. The Jasmine from the bar, the enchanted art, and the regular art from the Brave Little Prince are the playmats. But then, as you can see here, the question is, what about the sleeves? And deck boxes are not in the picture. And Rochelle said everything on the resources is what's releasing alongside Whispers in the Well, which means there will be no deck boxes and sleeves for Whispers in the Well.
I have a hope with that announcement. By the way, shout out Jacob. He's local.
Yeah, I was going to say Jacoby.
But my hope is that this means that they're maybe finding a new partner and maybe making the sleeves better.
I was hoping so. Now, in fairness, the most recent sleeves that they did, the Goofy Movie and Mulan ones, are better.
I've heard.
They are different. They are no longer the same sleeves, so they're not the same manufacturer as far as I can tell. Okay. And they do feel better, and they do shuffle better, and they look better.
I mean, if they want to get some decent sleeves, I mean, shout out to Dragon's Shield because they keep sending me sleeves. So shout out to Dragon's Shield. I definitely love them. I have a ton of them. They keep sending me, I mean, every other color, blue and stuff stuff like that. So it's either a giveaway for listeners or it's somebody local needs sleeves. I have sleeves.
Tell them to send you a case of Lagoon, the periwinkle ones, and then send it on to me.
Deal.
Because that's the only color I use.
I'm only I don't even have any sleeves here next to me. I'm only a purple sleeve. Oh, here we go. I am only the straight up matte purple.
Nice. Yeah, I've used those. I think I took those to a DLC once.
And then clear outers.
I don't use outers except for on the art sleeves.
Inners, purples, and then outers. Triple sleeve.
Triple sleeve. For no reason. Use them on the art sleeves only for the outers. Goodness.
I mean, I could. I should just swap over. I stopped so for anyone who's been listening since the early days, I stopped triple sleeving every single card. I now just perfect fit every single card, and then when I'm building my deck, I put them in the purple and the outers. It saves a lot of money. I was going through a lot of money on sleeves. I was going to say. But yeah, I guess now I can just use the art ones and then a clear outer, and I'm set.
Yeah. Now, someone locally is using the Mulan ones, and they're saying they've been using them at multiple sealed events, and they say they're doing really good. So that's nice to hear.
I mean, I hope so. I'm going to reserve my expectations until I see a little bit more time with them, but hopefully.
Yeah. I'm interested. I'm interested to see if the sleeves are getting better because I definitely want to pack them eye-to-eye sleeves.
I mean, I'd get them and use them just because they're cool. I mean, they might not last as long, but they'll last longer than the previous ones did, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see them do something cool like this for Lorcana. The Ultra Pro, like nice leather deck box. Like the ones that we had, the ones that came out like that. But I want to see it go more to this than those. I'd rather see these than the plastic ones. Yeah. Yes, this is the Final Fantasy one from a different
I think
game.
It was a valiant effort with the one that they did with Ultra Pro. I don't think the execution was quite there, but I think there was something to be, something to go with there. It needs more fleshing out. But yeah, so my hope is they're continuing to work on that.
If anybody from Ravensburger is listening, I'd say the only thing you could change, which I don't even think this one has it. Yeah, I don't think this one has it. The only thing you could change is make the deck box similar where it opens up and you have the little lore counter thing. That's cool. The nice leather kind of thing is also awesome. But there's a thing you guys have that you forgot to put a slot in there for. It's a thing that comes in every little one of these boxes that you guys sell. Something that people always, they just gotta have as many as possible, and that's the dice. There was no spot for dice. What, you just expect me to walk around with a random little bag of dice? Give me a slot to put my dice.
Yeah, just a little tray or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it definitely makes it so much. It makes it so much easier when it's all in one. You could have the dice slot. You could have a little token that you have in there, so you could use it. You could actually count your lore up there. Yeah. That's just me. That's my only gripe.
Okay.
That's it? That's the only gripe?
That's the only gripe.
My only gripe. Now I'm going to open this pack, and then I can make more gripes. Just give me a second.
Yes.
Are we at the pack break already? We're not done, but you can open it now if you want.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm riding the high from
here.
James's story. James's story's got me hoping I can actually pull something decent.
Oh, no. Don't worry. You
Lost in the woods.
Don't you worry.
Dolores Madrigal. Pegasus. You can fly. Prince Naveen. Where's the new cards? Maid Marian. Is that one last
ditch effort?
That's it. Last ditch effort.
I actually got a pack with 5 or 6 new cards once.
Is that Dewey? Or is it Huey? It's Dewey.
Hey,
it's a new card.
New card.
Let's go. And
Coconuts.
Cool.
Hey, it's Beast.
You got a beast. Hey, look, I barely, out of all the stuff I opened, got 4. I just got my 4th one.
Oh.
Gosh.
This is my 3rd beast. No, wait, this is my 5th beast because I just bought 2 the other day. Ah.
Why did you?
By the
buy
way,
2?
so we were talking about it a minute ago. Here are the playmats for Whispers in the Well. As I mentioned, it's the Brave Little Prince and the Jasmine. Those are very nice looking playmats.
Oh yeah, the Jasmine especially, I think, is awesome.
Very cool.
I was actually gonna say I think I'm going Brave Little Prince.
I mean, I'm getting them both no matter what because I get every playmat that they make because I'm either really smart or really dumb, one of the two.
I mean, it's not get too judgy, but you know.
I'm calling myself that, one of the two.
I mean, the little the Spectral Raja is really cool though. I can't.
You'll be fine.
They both do look really good.
They do.
Yeah. No, I think those will both be very popular.
The other thing we got is really nice pictures of the starter decks so that we can see the cards on the side.
Okay.
People have been able to read a lot of the ability of them. So if you're into spoilers, you can go looking for those. If you want to know what the whispers or whatever those things are that have that special border around them, people have figured out what it says. And here's the trove. There are some cards on the side of the trove. And so like that goofy promo that was at Gen Con, we now know is going to be a rare.
I mean, yeah, it kind of struck me as rare-ish material, I suppose.
There we go. That is this is the entire product line. Boosters, troves, starter, single-player decks, and playmats.
But what about the dice? I need to know what the dice look like.
You'll find out soon enough.
Soon.
No.
It's actually with the shortened season for Fabled being a little bit shorter than most. I would say that we might be getting spoiler season coming up sometime.
We will.
In maybe 2 weeks or so, maybe even sooner.
I would
3 weeks.
Insanity, but yes.
I was gonna say
distinctly possible.
I was gonna say right after DLCs, but I guess we don't even have that luxury to wait.
During DLCs, DLC season and set champs will be in the middle of spoiler because it's coming out so fast in November. All right, let's get on to some fun stuff. The collection quest is happening at Disney California Adventure, and it's where you can get special promos for Belle, the Mystic.
Yeah.
Accomplished Mystic. Is that what it is? And the Beast, the Gracious Prince.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually went multiple times, multiple days.
How many did you get us, James?
Huh?
How many did you get us?
Actually, I went a third time yesterday just because I wanted to make sure I had more for you guys and for a few other people. So I think I got enough to where I have enough to spare for everyone who has been asking me for one.
James, I love you.
So first, let's see. Here is actually, let me take them out of these so you can see them easier.
Oh my gosh.
Here is the Belle Accomplished Mystic. Hopefully this
is so sick.
There we go.
They did a really good job with that.
This is a very pretty card.
It's got like an aura almost.
It's got that
that
foil border around there that really is cool looking. It's got that wave foiling to it. And then the Beast.
I'm tearing up. It's freaking beautiful.
The Beast.
All right, settle down.
The Beast Gracious Prince. Same foiling, same design. Yeah. They have that new Magical Places logo at the bottom. If you'll notice on this beast here, you notice how the board, it's like very lopsided on the centering. Look at near the ink flourish versus the other side, and then the bottom. A lot of locals and everyone that has been going has been sharing and basically we've found that they did a really not good job printing the beast. There's almost none of them that are centered well.
Nah.
So if you're looking
Luckily, it's not the one people are looking for.
if you're looking for a PSA 10 beast, if you get one, they're going to be pretty rare, I think, because the centering is off on almost all of them.
Yeah.
So ask questions. What do you guys want to know?
How was it? I did see the video on Instagram there, where you are an official.
Yeah, that
official
was the
pro
very
now.
last.
United almost.
That was the very last show that we went to yesterday. It was my last chance because I'm not planning to go again for the rest of the time. It's running through September 25th or while supplies last. But I'm not planning to go again. So I sat down in the front, and the guy, they always pick two people, one to do the one I did, and then one to do the second one, which is where all of them turn full color. And the Illumineer who was doing the show actually first pointed at my wife, and she's like, nope. And she pointed at me, pick him. And he's like, well, then you're my first choice anyway. And so, yeah, I got to go do that. It's really fun. I got to grab the center of the Inkcaster, and it felt very solid. It did not feel hollow. Of course, he was holding it the whole time, so I didn't really get a full weight of it. But from up close,
Just in case you run with it.
Right. Yeah. It looked pretty solid. It looked very cool. The show was both cheesy and fun.
It was good.
And informative. I have a video up of the whole show if you want to go watch it.
Someone put that in the description.
Someone, or I'll put it as a comment. Who knows? If you don't
I
worry
am
about
someone.
it. So, basically what it is they have a table out front of off the page there on DCA, and you go up and you get a wristband, two wristbands actually, and one for the product and one for your time slot. There's 4 time slots a day, and you go in, you wait inside Animation Academy. They let you into the Sorcerer's Workshop. If there's another show running, you wait for them to leave. Then you go in, you see your show. It's about 8 minutes long. You come out on the way out at the top of the ramp when you're exiting into the Animation Academy. They hand you the quest book, which is this here, the Begin Your Quest booklet, and a pack of cards. And inside the quest booklet is instructions on what you're supposed to do and 4 cards that you're supposed to find. Now, for Bell, most of the cards are commons and uncommons. I think 1 out of the 10 different books that you can get had a rare in it. I think only one.
That'd be rough.
Right?
Why did I get the rare book?
Yeah, exactly. So they make sure that down here you can see that they list all the different rarities, and they do in multiple places say, please don't trade for trade for the same symbols, essentially. Don't trade for something different. Yeah. So make sure people are not getting cheated out of like an enchanted for a common or something like that because they need it for their quest. So they put these, you get these and you get your 4 cards. You go into off the page, you get in line, you go up to the front. They check, they look at your book, and they make sure you have the 4. You show them the 4 cards. You don't have to give them to them. You just show them to them. And initially on the first weekend, they were doing what you can see here, which is why I have a booklet, is they were just marking off that it was complete.
Okay.
But now what they're doing is they're taking the booklets from you so that people can't reuse them or something. I don't know or maybe they're running out of them. I don't know.
Fair.
I guess you could just like technically grab it, turn around, and then just hand it to them and be like, yeah, I checked it off.
Yeah, and do it again, right? Yeah. Exactly. So you'll get your bell, and then they will hand you a second quest.
Really?
Yes. And this second quest is for the beast.
Oh, okay.
And this one, also instructions and 4 cards, but now it's a little bit harder. Notice that this one has a rare and a super rare on it.
How are you supposed to do that in the time that you've got?
You have as much time as you want. It's open all day.
Oh, I thought you had a time slot.
You have a time slot just to show up to get this booklet.
Ah.
Spend as much time as you need trading.
Gotcha.
So what those of us locals who have been going, the variety of locals who have been going who have passes and whatnot, they take as many cards as they can, and they let people borrow the really hard to find ones to go get their quests finished.
Gotcha.
Which I think is kind of like, obviously a little bit against the rules, but also in the spirit of being kind
Sure.
and giving and letting people not walk away without what they're looking for. It's a lot of fun. The trading is great. There's a lot of people who have been sitting there with as many cards as possible, trading things around. When I was doing it, I was basically most often telling people, like, if I'm giving you a card, either leave one that I know is another one that another book may need,
Sure.
or just take it and bring it back and leave it for someone else to trade for if they need it. Except for the rares and the super rares. Those ones I was like, bring those back. I need those. Because there's like the new Genie and the new Goofy were in that list. And I'm like, I have one. Please bring it back. So then you get the Beast and you're done. And you can, in some days you can go again if it doesn't sell out too fast. Some days you can't. On the very first day, I think all wristbands for all time slots were gone by like 10:30.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I thought this was going to be like.
But then
Done
during
quick.
the week when it's not as busy, some people have been able to go every time slot. No problems at all. It also depends on who's running it, and some of the cast members are like, nope. Other cast members are like, whatever. It's just how it goes. With the thing, they don't have any set rules. But
he's sitting here wondering how I can get down to DCA for Friday.
It's too late.
He said it's open until the 25th. I have a couple days.
I would say that this is the kind of thing that is going to bring Lorcana to the masses. Especially,
that was going to be my question: is do you feel like it did that?
Yes. If you watch the show, it does a very good base thing of this is what glimmers are, and then it translates into these are the cards, are the glimmers you just saw. Go collect glimmers. And the next step will be, did you know there's a game also? Which, a lot of people were just there like, oh, cards, collecting, let's go get the shiny. And then on with their day, which is fine because now Lorcana is in their possession. And if they get interested, they may look it up and find out. I know that I was talking to someone inside the store. I walked up and there was two ladies talking and they were like, we were trying to, one of them was holding a trove from Marquesia's Island. And one of them was like, I don't know what to buy. What should I buy? And they're like, I helped them basically decide because one of them had bought a starter deck that had 2 colors in it. And they're like, the trove has all the colors in it. Like, but I wanted to play with these colors. And I'm like, well, then the only other thing, and they're like, I don't want to spend $50. So I was like, okay, then buy this starter deck, which has half your color you want, but not the other half. And then, if you're going to buy the trove, you guys can trade cards and you can give some, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Help fill in with the same colors because these are going to have the same cards every time. So people are finding out stuff as well. So I think it is a good thing. I think it's going to help. And I think that they need to do something similar at every Disney park. Whether it's limited time or they start having, like for pin trading, they start having dedicated Lorcana trading areas. I think that they definitely need to make it a standard thing inside the parks.
Do you think that as time goes on, similar to how you have right now with pin traders and stuff like that, you're going to be able to walk in and there will be, the cast member with their pins on display? Do you think you're going to have somebody that has maybe like a Disney Lorcana pin on their shirt, and then you'll know, oh, that's a designated cast member that has a binder full of trade-in cards that they'll trade you?
I think so, because there was one cast member who already had collected Lorcana or played. I'm not sure if he played it also. He had a lanyard with a small book with it was a 1-page book of cards where he could flip through, not like like a portfolio, but it was only one. It was this big, and it was about this thick, and he had a bunch of the cards people were going to need for trading. for the specific thing, and he was wearing it around his neck, and it had like a little Lorcana logo on it, and so he was available for trading. But the problem is he was only one cast member out of all the different ones running it, and he wasn't always in the spot for where people would be trading. So I think that they definitely need to probably put that as a thing where they sell Lorcana, like in off the page, and then in World of Disney or wherever it is, pin traders. They need to start doing that if they're going to have this kind of thing happening more often. Anything to help promote getting people more interested in the game. I mean, you can see that, it's not a problem for us, but random people walking by may want to know what it is. And if they have kids who are interested in things like Pokemon, it's like, well, here's a Disney version, come get this. Look, there's shinies in these too. You can get foils and you can get this. And I think that that's something that they need to lean into.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like they have so many events that I feel like they could even, I don't know, pick a random month that's a little bit slower and be like, hey, this is our month where we do like a Lorcana event. Come on in.
I think that's why it's now, end of summer, school starting up soon. It's between before the Halloween craze. So I think this was a good time.
I was hoping for sometime in February, a little cooler for us Canadians. My wife's brought me down there in August before, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you ever want to come back here again? It's going to have to be like October or sometime that's not summer.
There was also this little thing in the shop that showed up when we went yesterday that they just showed up the day that we got there. Okay. That would be the new Lorcana puzzles, the Disney Store exclusive ones, the steel puzzle. And
I want the amethyst one. I don't like that it's exclusive.
Well, the nice thing is that the exclusives will be available online at DisneyStore.com.
Oh
yeah,
and since
shipping up to Canada,
there's no DisneyStore.com for Canada.
Nope.
No, but Heath doesn't need to worry. I have a PO box. Just let me know, Heath. I'll go pick it up. I go across the border pretty much weekly.
Good. Okay.
So these showed up a week later than they said they would, and they are available on Ravensburger Online for shipping on, I think, September 15th. I think they were supposed to be available on the 1st, but it looks like the 15th now. One thing that I would note for those of you out there who became D23 members this year or redid it, whatever, when you get your D23 package for the gold member package at any level, it comes with a book of offers, and one of those offers is for Ravensburger Online, and there's a percentage off coupon, and if you want to use that, you can use it on the puzzles. You can't use it on Lorcana itself, but you can use it on Lorcana puzzles and get, I think it's either 15 or 20% off of the puzzles. They are $29.99, and I think you have to spend $50 to get free shipping. So you buy 2 puzzles and get a discount and free shipping probably.
Nice. Okay.
There's a little trick there for those of you who spent money on the gold member package.
And then when I finally get my puzzle, James and I are going to have a race.
That's right. We have to race with something besides the Amber one, though, because the Amber one is the one I will be streaming once I get it. Solo.
What's the hardest one?
Amber is the hardest one.
Okay. What's the second hardest one?
I don't know.
I'll take Sapphire. I'm a big blue fan.
But the one that's the Amber is the one that JDZ did for just over 24 hours it took, and he had to have his wife and daughter help him. So I am going to do it solo, and I am going to challenge myself to do it solo without any help and in half the time or less.
Woo-hoo.
Half the time. I mean, yeah, I feel like 12 hours is.
Are you gonna not sleep until you finish it?
Yeah, I'm gonna start early in the morning, and I'm not gonna stop streaming until I'm done.
Yes.
But of course, my collection table is a complete mess out in the living room, and I need to clean up everything in order to stream from there and do the puzzle. So it will. If the puzzles aren't out till the 15th, I can't do it until then or later anyway. So I got time to clean.
And where are you going to be streaming that?
Twitch and YouTube, the channel, the Dan Regal.
There we go. So make sure you guys check that out.
Yeah, that's where I posted the video of the Collection Quest show, if you want to watch that.
Nice.
That's about it that I got. I think that's all the news and information that we got over the last week.
Okay.
Heath, have you opened any product?
Just my sealed and draft that I did. Videos of which are up on my YouTube channel.
You want me to tell Mikey to put some aside for you, or
nothing? I mean, not yet. No, I'm trying to resist the urge. Stop being a bad influence. Those enchanteds, though. Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh yeah. Speaking of,
he's just gonna push the dagger a little bit further. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Hades Enchanted.
Actually, have you guys noticed that if you open a box and you get a foil legendary that you don't see an enchanted in there?
I mean, I'm not looking for those trends.
Yeah, sorry. I've noticed that every time I open a box, other than the set that had the Peter Pan and the Captain Hook enchanteds that matched up.
Okay.
I don't even, what was that set like?
I think I've seen people open foil legendaries and enchanteds in the same box this set.
Okay, because I was gonna say every time I open a foil legendary, no enchanted.
I mean, then I'm definitely eyeing for the. I would much rather an enchanted than a foil legendary. Thank you very much.
Yep. I've actually said to people before too, if I see a foil legendary, I'll sell you the rest of the box, and people are like, "Okay, I'm down." And then I end up opening the rest of the box, and I'm like, I should have sold it to you.
I've been having really good luck with troves. I've pulled an epic, and every trove I've opened, and one of them had 2. So
I did open. That's true. I did open a trove because I wanted the divider and all that, and I opened an epic, but it was the queen. So
yeah,
excuse me if I don't get particularly excited about that.
I've opened 2 duplicate epics so far, but I'm already trading. I've traded one, and I'm trading another for the Elsa. And so once I get that, I will have half of the epics already.
Nice.
Ooh. I think I have the Elsa.
I need the Elsa.
I think I have the Elsa, the Alice, the Max, and the Power Line.
I don't think I have the Max. No. I was just holding up all the ones I have. They're really nice.
They are nice. That's the one I'm looking for. Is Aurora.
Yep. They're very cool. I like them. I mean, they're not worth a lot. They're $5 to $20 for the max. I think.
I feel like they'll go up though, like as new sets come out, because like a lot of them are reprints. So
the playable ones will just keep going up because people will be buying them out to have play sets.
Yeah.
So ones like, if the Aurora keeps getting used in the Amethyst Steel decks, the aggro decks, then yeah, she's just going to keep going up, and she's already the most expensive one.
Yeah. I'd say she is one of the staples of the Amber Steel, just because you can get princesses out.
But is this one ever going to be worth more than like $5 or so? The One Last Hope?
Probably not. I mean, if the whole shark ready, all that comes back,
Yeah, right. If Ruby's ever good again?
I mean, if one of those 2 colors had any sort of draw and they reprinted the one cost action that readies, could have seen something. It's just that deck runs out of gas too quickly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised that Ruby Steel's kind of not a bigger deal right now with like people trying to get aggro off the ground more and stuff like that. A challenge deck.
Yeah.
The problem with Ruby Steel is it's just too much. There's too much needed to be on the field at one time to make everything work.
Yeah. Yep.
So unlike Blurple or whatever, where it's like 1 card or 2 cards is all you need. That's it.
One of the people I played against on Wednesday night at League, she was playing the Dumbo deck, and I looked across the table at her and I was like, could you imagine right now? Yes, your Dumbo would still be decent, but could you imagine right now with your Dumbo if I had gotten a Diablo out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A whole different world.
Still around for sure.
Infinity. Oh, that's what we need to talk about. There was a big Infinity tournament as well. Was it this weekend or last weekend? And did you guys see what won?
Zan Saeed with the
No.
Amber Steel Princess deck.
No, it was Wojciech.
Ah,
Yeah, but no, it was basically just Steel Song. Classic Steel Song won.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was.
but it's the addition of the Aurora, right? That kind of helps it.
I don't know. I mean, it was just I'd have to go look. I think it was no like new cards.
Okay.
It's the
Oh,
classic
was it?
Steel Song, from previous sets.
Even
So,
with Harem unbanned, eh? Cool.
that's the way it goes.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, is
Oh,
that about
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
No more packs to open.
I only
We
got
want
two.
to. We want to see
Starting
another
one.
iconic. We want to see an iconic crack.
Yeah, James,
on-
open one. Open one.
I only have 2 packs left, and I have to save them for a pack rush thing I'm doing with Hobbyist Novice online sometime soon.
All right.
So,
Fair
Alright,
enough. Fair
guys.
enough.
and my Trove didn't show up. I ordered a Trove, and it's not showing up for like 2 more days. So I'm like, otherwise I would have opened it up now.
All
That's
Oh
fair.
well.
right, guys.
All right. Thank you for
Good to
tuning
see
in
you.
and joining us on this magical journey. You can find us everywhere on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Discord. There we go. Those are the 4.
You got it.
I'm learning.
I'm learning.
And yeah, thanks for joining us. And where can they find you, magical boys?
Places.
Just look for Dan Regal. You'll
We're in
find
the
it.
description. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in
I guess-
hibernation for 3 months anyway.
I was gonna say Heath's now in hibernation until October.
Well, I guess 70 days now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So the next set,
man.
till we get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus.
Yep. Sweet. All right, guys.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one.